right now.
Oh, okay. I have to play again. All right, so game one.
I love that. Immediately, just screw the platforms. This is a horrible position.
Yeah, he's already, and Dusk is already out to an immediate, you know, free 62%, relatively unanswered.
The blade dance. Weird trade on the bomb there.
That was a good choice for Masa to recover high there. I know Dusk is a player that, you know, I feel like recently just really wants to close out your stocks early. So he has been getting all kind of like that jab to up smash combo. That's crazy. Roy gets, he's so strong right now. Swordies, all the sword characters are really good this current meta, and that air dodge was unfortunate.
Wow.
So that was a really early death.
That's all right, though.
Yeah.
He
Jab fair, or actually I think
right
it's jab
back.
air. Gonna close out the stock immediately.
As you say, when you're so confidently getting those neutral hits, even if you just screw up once, it's generally fine. You can bring that next stock right back.
So Masa opting to go for the camp.
All right.
He plays more aggressive than most Toon Links, yeah. So he's racking up the damage right now, and Dusk obviously has to approach, and he's getting some really big damage here. He's gonna be having a hard time.
Yeah.
Toon
Link,
really big disadvantage.
pretty fast, has great ways to work with the rest of his toolkit in order to keep that pressure on.
And that was a really nice spot dodge. He thought he was gonna jump. He was looking for the jump.
Now that is a tough situation when you're shielding right on top of each other. Not having a traditional throw leaves you in a pretty weird spot. Just out of range.
Oh, and I like that. So again, he's just spot dodging these tether grabs and getting punishes off of it. Didn't quite get the stock there, but he definitely has a lot more stage to work with. And that's going to be a back throw.
Not quite.
You're not going to close out the stock. Toon Link's back throw does kill. If that was right next to the ledge, that would have been a wrap.
I like that retreating there.
I like how he's using the Zair there. Going for a fourth, they're going to keep him off stage. Throws the boomerang like to prevent him from covering low, but unfortunately doesn't catch him high.
There's the punish.
And that's the back throw there.
Up tilt kills people really darn fast, but is not the safest option.
True. I have not seen any Roys use neutral B like that in neutral. I actually think that was pretty creative from Masa, or not Masa, Dusk actually. I like that. I feel like Roy players in general really like to be able to like just try and impress you. They love to force you to play their game and you be on the defensive all the time.
Yeah.
And this seems to be a pretty common thing with Roy because he has such good frame data. And right now, like always approaching, but even with all these whiffs that Dusk has, like Masa's unable to punish them, and Dusk keeps wailing until he actually racks up the percent.
Yeah. The normal Fire Emblem, run around, hit neutral air kind of thing is so great with Roy, and it keeps getting better every time he appears in a game.
Right.
This character is so gross. That was a good punish on the shield there.
Nice use of the dancing blades. Oh, he went for the dare immediately, just in case Masa came for him upwards. Masa really using his boomerang and Zair really well to cover the space like in Dusk's approach.
All right, way to go high. That's Zair again.
And Zair is racking up so much damage. And right now, every single time Dusk has been recovering or rolling backwards. Ooh, that was scary. That could have been. It's gonna carry that. Oh, Nair not quite gonna kill there because he gets the trade with the Zair. Oh, air dodge right in front of him. Boomerang coming back to save his life because he doesn't get the throw off in time. Another fair.
Yeah. So I liked all the retreating that I saw from Masamune. The retreating Zair worked, but it may have been a misinput, or it may have just been fear, where he would have to land with Roy bearing down on him, and he had to shield. And he already had his boomerang out. To jump again would have just, hit him with a nair or something. But getting thrown so much in that situation where he's shielding just close to Roy.
Right.
It's a real weakness of the grapple style throw.
Yeah. So he switched to Cloud, which actually I think, honestly, this is a really smart switch. I think Cloud is, I don't know if this matchup is necessarily favorable, But I think that at least having the use of a sword and like the back airs and, you know, some more disjointed hitboxes, he might actually have the tools that he needs to sort of keep, you know, Dusk out and actually maybe get some actual whiff punishes in.
Cloud does not have the same weaknesses as Toon Link does. And you could see that Roy was definitely able to capitalize on those.
Gonna put him off the stage there, and I like that use of the fair and has limit break to recover immediately. And another, ooh, this is it's gonna be rough for Masa. A very quick answer back from Dusk.
That was not unlike the first stock of the last game.
That was, yeah, almost mirrored, except it wasn't an SD this time. And I like the use of the up B out of shield. For people that don't know, there's a bit of an option select with there, where if you're holding the shield and you tilt the stick up and you're pressing B, if they hit your shield, you immediately come out with the up B. But if they don't hit your shield, you keep shielding. Wow. So it's really nice, actually. Salt One, very known for doing that. It seems like he's been playing Roy lately, though. I like the limit Blade Beam.
Yeah, that recovering Blade Beam, it feels a lot to me like a short hop laser back in Melee. Just cover that space out in front of you, and it's already scary for them to try and do anything about it.
Right now, Masamune actually, and doesn't grab the ledge.
Just not quite high enough. I think the shield actually pushed him back off stage just a little bit.
Ooh, and that forward smash. And Dusk, you know, really able to keep this even very quickly, took no damage, and already has getting ready to unleash the onslaught on Masamune again. Nice use of the cross slash.
This blade dance.
Dusk is doing some really nice dancing blades here. Oh, not going to get anything off of that.
The down air just hits so meaty. You know, they got Masamune back out. F tilt. Good whiff punish.
There's they're going to come out there, and that's going to close it out, even it out 1-1.
Good lord.
That is wild.
That down air.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that killed. I mean, he was pretty high up in the air there, so yeah. I can understand that. So, I mean, they played both these games on Pokemon Stadium too. I think we're using the Genesis 6 rule set here. Is that correct? Stage-wise?
Sure.
Okay. Well, that being said, I'm not certain where Dusk would want to take him. I know that I don't think he dislikes FD. Battlefield might also be nice in making it harder to land for Cloud if he can keep Cloud at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So
I feel like everything that these characters would want on the stage would go in either direction.
Yeah.
They both have that
same archetype characters.
Yeah.
But they're both using sword characters.
They can both deal with people above them equally well. They can both. Well, they can even stop some approaches through various aerial tools from people trying to come up from below them.
And I know Masamune particularly doesn't like to play a patient or a camp type of playstyle.
Yeah.
I see that opting here for Town and City. I do think that it may benefit Masamune to some extent to have to slow down here because he keeps approaching while he's in a disadvantage, and Dusk was capitalizing on that really quickly.
Yeah.
And this is probably the best first stock that we've seen come from Dusk in this set. I like the use of this dropping the up air to drag him down a little bit, try to get some extra combos out of there.
Difficult to punish that. You got to guess between a couple timings.
I like the blade beam right there. He held the ledge too long, immediately let the blade beam go. 73%, so obviously Masa has a bit of work to do, but this is something that's very possible for Cloud to do.
Not at all unattainable. Get up attack.
Yeah, that was nice. They're a lot better in this game. Get up attack is a lot safer in this game than it was in the past.
Yeah. Of course, there's still options to cover it, but when you take everything into account, sometimes the layer 1 just works.
Masa actually doing a fairly decent job here, spacing his tilts and his back air. So Dusk has been able to. Oh, no, so, yeah, I was like, I thought someone called me for my match. That's going to be a back throw. Going to probably look for. I thought he was going to try and get aggressive there and back air him just to close off the stock.
I don't think that Dusk anticipated the platform going back, so I think he was trying to like do back air and then retreat back to the ground, but still survives, takes that stock. That down
be nice. That down smash was so good.
Reached out and grabbed him.
And now Masa having a really hard time landing. The forward air going to come out there, but not going to get anything off of it. He's going to roll on stage in time to whip the blade beam, using the directional air dodge down, and then a forward smash. Not going to close out the stock. He's got back air. All right, and I got to play.
All right. I will continue holding it down. Man. That the Royal mobility, the ability to change directions,